8 years ago, I hit a plateau in my career and started thinking, what if I built my own thing? Fast forward to today, I'm a full-time entrepreneur helping solo business owners build businesses that actually work for them, not the other way around. But here's the thing, I didn't just wake up one day and took the leap. I layered skills, one skill at a time, while working full-time for a few years. And today I'm sharing exactly how I did it, plus I have 6 tips that made all the difference. If you're thinking about making the leap from employee to entrepreneur, this video is for you. Hey, Ripple Makers, I'm Janik, founder of Ripple Effect Leadership. I help solo business owners lead themselves first so they can build authentic businesses, and I also work with nonprofits to help develop leadership at every single level. Let me start with some background. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, so I think that I come by it very naturally, but really what helped me was all throughout my career in nonprofit and a little stint I had in pharmaceutical was that every single job and role I had was a brand new role, which literally meant I was the first person in that role or was given the opportunity to create and build entirely new departments and national programs from scratch. And that meant that each time I was building programs from concept to completion, which really helped me nurture that entrepreneurial spirit, as we say. When I started thinking about Ripple Effect leadership, I honestly didn't know where to start. At the time, my focus was to work with other nonprofits, but I was working on my business very part-time. There was a lot of trial and error for the first 3 years, and when the pandemic hit, I had a mindset shift. I stopped letting imposter syndrome hold me back and decided to pivot to working with solo business owners. I also decided I wanted to work with solopreneurs because so many people were pivoting to the online space, and I knew I needed to pivot as well. That's a lot of pivot. We're leaving that in. I realized solo business owners really needed help with the foundation stuff, like knowing their values and purpose, because without that, how do you know what business decisions to make, and how do you know how to make hard decisions in your business? Meanwhile, I was building my own foundation too. So here's the key part. From 2020 to 2023, I built one new skill at a time. I layered my skills. I learned how to build a website. I learned how to build an online course. I learned all about social media. I learned how to edit videos, and I'm still learning that. I learned how to write proposals for nonprofits, and on and on. The key was layering. I didn't try to learn everything at once, and there are so many more skills that I want to learn and practice, like better lighting in this office. Hate it for these videos, but it is what it is. Done is better than perfect. I also want to do a better job at editing my videos. I want to learn more about marketing and so on. But I also know that I don't have to do everything. And when the time is right, I hire the right people to help me with projects, or I just keep practicing that skill. So here are my top 6 tips for making this transition. Tip number 1, I want you to focus on choosing just 2 social media platforms to focus on for the first year. Then once you've grown those communities, consider adding a third. For me, it was Instagram and LinkedIn, and my third has been YouTube. You can't be everywhere at once as a solo business owner. Focus beat scattered every single time. There was a time I was on 7 different social media platforms, and I thought I was going to lose my mind. Tip number 2, when it comes to tech, you will screw it up. But keep going, keep practicing, and keep asking for help. Tech overwhelm stops more of us as entrepreneurs than anything else, so expect the mess ups, plan for them, and remember, everyone started somewhere, and it's all about practice, practice, practice. And tip number 3, on those days where you just need a break from creating and marketing and selling, focus on learning through podcasts and YouTube videos. You need input to have output, and learning days aren't procrastination, they're fuel for your brain and for your business. Tip number 4, manage your inbox, my friends, and your files in a way that makes it easy for you to find information. Just organize that digital clutter. I have a whole workshop on that. Do this quarterly or at least twice a year. If you don't, it will cost you money and clients. Tip number 5, connect with other solo business owners online or in person at events. Solo doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Other entrepreneurs get the challenges you're facing in ways that friends and family just might not understand. And tip number 6, don't forget about your own professional development. You can't pour from an empty cup. The better you get at leading yourself, the better your business becomes. And I have a whole signature program on that called Lead Yourself, Lead Your Business, which also includes an entire workshop on managing your inbox. Okay, so the theme here is layering one skill at a time with lots of practice. I didn't become an entrepreneur overnight. I built the foundation. And you know what? That foundation is what gave me the confidence to go full time when the opportunity came. If you're thinking of taking this leap, start from where you are. Pick one skill, practice it, master it, then add another skill, right? So I want you to let me know in the comments, what's one skill you want to layer into your business this year? I'd love to cheer you on, or maybe I have a resource that can help you as well. I'm always looking for topics that'll help you the most. So if there's something specific about building your business foundation, managing imposter syndrome, although I do have some videos on that already, and leading yourself that you'd like me to dive into in the future, please let me know in the comments. If you want more real talk about building a business that works for you, hit subscribe and that notification bell. Peace out, Ripple Makers.